Hi, this is Steve from Conductive Labs, and in this video we're going to look at the MRCC tools, specifically the Save and Load preset page. So if you look up there, you can see the display really clearly, and I will scroll over to Tools, and the first page is the Save and Load. You'll notice up in the corner that it says FAC, that's short for factory, and that's telling us that the current preset that's loaded is the factory preset. If I go out to the activity page, you'll also notice it tells me what preset is in the upper left-hand corner. And when I boot the MRCC, the boot screen will tell me what preset it's loading. So let's go back over there. All right. This is very, very simple. You cannot save to the factory preset. So if you make a bunch of settings, let's just say we add a bunch of routings like that, and I want to save this to say A1, I can come down here and hit the save button. It tells me it's saved on the bottom, and we're saved, and the current preset is A1. It's that easy. If I want to load factory defaults back, I can just go back over to factory, come down here and load it, and now factory defaults are loaded, everything is zeroed out. And in fact, that's the best way to clear everything out, is by loading factory. When I created this names for the presets, you'll notice there's user 1, 2, and 3. And what I was intending for that is that if you have a factory default, or quote unquote your default for your studio, let's call it a studio default, you can save those in user 1, 2, and 3, or have 3 different ones. And that will get you back to your baseline for your studio. People have said to me, hey, I really want to save the factory default to be my own. Well, this is the way to do it, is save it in user 1, 2, and 3. And then when you make a bunch of changes and maybe add arpeggiators and modifiers and all kinds of things like that, then you probably should save them in A1 through 16, B1 through 16. And again, I just named them A, B, C, and D with some numbers because just having 46 of them I thought was hard to remember. Okay, that's basically it. One more thing. If you want to save over something like the current preset is factory, that's the one that's loaded, and I've now selected A1, I could save the factory presets over A1. In old firmware, you used to have to hold the shift button and press the black button at the same time, but we got some feedback from a lot of people, and they said they would prefer not having to do that, so now you just have to hit the black save button. So if you do that, it tells you on the bottom A1 is saved, and that's the save. So there's a little bit of difference in the older firmware and newer firmware. That's it for save and load. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.